Hello, hey guys, welcome back. New episode, Trigger Happy Havoc, you know the drill. So, let's just start with it, I guess, because we ended up on a very interesting closure. We're straight dumb because we didn't tell anyone about what we saw with Sakura and Monokuma. So I'm really mad at the protagonist for not speaking out. I'll just think it was a stupid move. So I'm still pretty convinced that's gonna backfire in some way or another. It's gonna be a pretty heavy backfire as well. I could imagine. We already pissed off Kyoko, which is not good at all. So yeah, let's just keep playing then. As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. What are you staring at? Oh, Kyoko. What, you think your eyes will rot just by looking at me? Fine, then don't look at me. I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all. Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Byakuya said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop. Probably not healthy, but whatever. I refuse to lose. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here. Oh, she says she'd come by later. Later? Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. I know I said she wanted to show you some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much. You're dirty, Michael, but dirty president, dirty of Dirtlandia. You don't understand. You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy. It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are. Toku is actually a savage, sometimes, at least. Shut up. You and that lusty body of yours. Night after night, you go out for your illicit club meetings. Hey, knock it off, I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight extracurricular activities only put us in even more danger. You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping the bed. Okay. Going for all the extra credit, your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard. Alright. And it's amazing, and decent ideas are coming to... Okay. So, would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right? Let's leave Toko alone. She's gone a little funny from all her pent-up frustration. Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible, but with everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. I guess we talk to Sakura then. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Ah, no, that's good. Alright. Are you and Heat Makoto? Don't care who they are as long as they've got the right equipment. Watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia. Why is this happening to me? Can our talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains. Is that... Must be because of that battle. But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet. That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff. You guys like worship protein. It's like your god or something. Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it. Sorry. Well, for now, let's eat. Eat? I'm kind of nervous. How come? Because I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd eat by myself. What? What about your family? Oh, well yeah, I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom. You had 2 moms? Well, that's just how things were. That's a serious issue. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying like that, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna head and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. I can't believe we were so stupid. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. So, free time? I'll have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw, but in a way, I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. Alright, free time then. Let's go see what we can do. I wonder. I have plans on talking with Hina. Because I'm pretty sure the conversation sequence with her isn't done yet. And I'd like to get that done. So yeah. Is anyone around here? Let me just check the map. Apparently not. But I guess people would be around the 4th floor? Maybe? Let's see. I mean, I guess people would be around the 4th floor, right? Because they always hang out around the new areas, at least at the beginning of free times. I think. So let's just dart up, I guess. She probably is with the protein shakes and all that stuff, right? The, what'd you call it, chem lab? Did I see someone over there? I don't think I did. Let me just check the map real quick. No, I do not see anyone around here. Fair enough. Let's go up then. I wish there was a faster mode of travel between floors, not having to head towards the stairs every time, right? And check the map again, just in case. No, it doesn't seem like anyone's around here. I guess we'll definitely have to head up to the 4th. Let's just sprint there as fast as possible, I guess. Towards the right and up. Okay. Okay, I see this dude over here. No. I don't see anyone else. They may be in the chem room or something. Let me check. She might be. Alright, guess not. Let's see what other room she could be at. Let me check the map. Okay, those 2 are there. Okay, she's in the music room. Interesting. Does she know anything about music? That's my question. Oops, it was over here. Alright. Let's see. Okay, feels like it has different lighting today, I don't know why. Pushing on them doesn't help, smacking on them doesn't help. What the heck is up with those things? Oh, sorry, I'm talking about the metal plates covering all the windows. Oh, I know. I would try grabbing the top and yanking down on it. Sure. Some stretches? Okay, I guess. I followed Hina's lead and did some elaborate stretching. Okay, sure. Let's see what we have in stock. Probably doesn't want the cola. Let's see. What else do we have? A red scarf. She probably likes a red scarf, right? The Queen accepts this royal tribute. Just kidding. Thanks, Makoto. I get the impression that she liked it. That's good. Hey Makoto, gonna talk to you for a second. What's up? I wanted to ask you something. Sure, what is it? Oh, I mean... Can you just come to my room when you get a chance? Right here is like... Okay, see you later. Better not stand me up, okay? Without bothering to wait for a response, Hina ran off. What's going on with her, inviting me to her room like this? She's acting really strange. Well, I don't have much of a choice, do I? I headed to Hina's room, like she asks. Okay. Sorry for making you have to come here. Oh, I don't mind, but what's going on? I just wanted to ask you something. Will you promise to give me the real answer? Sure. What do you think about me? I mean, as a woman. What do I think? What I'm trying to say is, do I have, you know, womanly charms? Well, I mean, wait, where's all this coming from? People have always told me how I am not ladylike. And I mean, I can't really disagree. All I'm good at is sports, exercise, physical stuff. But I think maybe that's just because I've never actually been in love. Since I've never fallen in love, how can I say I'm a woman? So that's why, okay. Not like my real boyfriend, just like a practice run. Practice run. I'm not a woman because I've never been in love. And I can't fall in love because I'm not a woman. It's like a vicious cycle, you know? So my strategy is I'll do a practice run to draw out my feminine side. That's why I'll be in perfect position to fall in love. So I'm asking you, begging you to help me practice and pretend to be my boyfriend. But I mean seriously. You're the only one I can ask, Makoto. I mean, how many other guy friends do I have? Please, I'm on hands and knees here. It won't even take that long. Hina seems really serious about this. Fine, I guess I can help for a little while. You mean it? Alright. So what am I supposed to do? Oh, good question. Well, whatever. Let's just get started. Okay, here we go. She's gonna roleplay on me? What the heck? Oh darling, you're home. Are you ready for dinner? Or should I get the bath going? Wait, you know, that's more like a stereotypical 1950s married couple than anything. Oh, different approach then. Well... You lied to me, you said you left your wife. That's even worse. Really? You mean I can't even get a practice run right? Was that a fatal blow? Seriously, what am I supposed to do? Just become that one crazy lady who gives up on love? Hold on, let's dial it back. First of all, do you really need to go through all this practice stuff? I told you, I'm not ladylike. Even if that's true, I'd say that's just part of your charm. If you push and get all nervous, that's totally not you, right? Personally, I think you're fine the way you are, because I mean, that's who you are. And falling in love is supposed to be fun, right? If you stress out about it, where's the fun in that? I mean, not that I know anything about love either, so maybe that doesn't mean anything. No, it does. If it's you saying if it's you saying it, it does mean something. Maybe you're right, I shouldn't push it. I should just be me. I just have to wait until I meet the right person. Like Jason Statham. You have very specific taste. I think you'll be waiting a while on that one. Anyway, thanks Makoto. You've definitely helped lift that weight off my chest. And on top of that, I kinda had fun practicing with you. I'm gonna ask you to help me again someday. No, I think that's enough practice for me. Oh really? Then, if it wasn't practice, Kidding, I'm just joking around. A joke, huh? Well, joke or not, I definitely feel like I've gotten a lot closer to Hina. After going through all this with her, I think I understand her a lot better. I think we've finally become friends in the truest sense of the word. So, what's your type, huh? What kind of girls are you into? Don't worry about it. Aw, come on, don't get embarrassed. Hina's report card has been updated on your experience with her. You just unlocked the skill ambidextrous. Okay. Okay, Hina and I got more fired up about love than I expected, and then I went back to my room. Okay, so apparently that was the last dialogue, right? Because I got the notification. I have plenty of time. I don't feel like just sitting here. I should go somewhere. So who do we talk to now? That's the real question. Maybe Genocide Joe? Because this dude's weird. We'll probably talk about weird stuff, right? I'm sorry, but he's weird. Okay, here she is. Let's talk to her then. What's up? You wanna go on a murder spree with me? Okay. Yeah. Sure, it's a good idea. You want me to kill you or something? You're not even close to getting me heated up. Fair enough. The time I spent with the murderous fiend was almost valuable. Did I just get a little closer to Genocide Jack? Would you like to give her a present? Sure. What can she like though? Let's see. Maybe she likes a red scarf? I don't know, dude. Could she like fresh bindings? I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Okay, apparently she does like it. Okay. I guess. Somewhat liking it. Okay, she didn't interact with us in any form, but whatever. Ding dong bing bong, it's nighttime. Alright. Oh. Guess we're going to the gym then. He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym, and he sounded pretty serious about it too. I'm guessing the murder motive? Right? Is it about time for that? I'm not sure. Let's go see. Alright. Off we head to the gym. Let's see what he has up his sleeves this time around. I guess it'll be something interesting, but as I said, I doubt that there would be more executions, so it's not going to be a murder. Maybe it's going to be regarding Sakura, right? And her suicide. What I suppose is her going to be suicide, but whatever. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered at the gym, it began. Okay. Let's see what he's up to then. Okay, let's get the show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you? You got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right? We have to go through this again. No, not again. I can't take it anymore. I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No. No. That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive. The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Okay, maybe it is regarding Sakura. We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't really recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush, just tell us what you're talking about. Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right? Yeah, so what about it? Well, today, I'd like to tell you about that spy. What? So, guess what? Oh, he just flat out said it. Okay, fair enough. I mean, he did have a grudge, so I guess that's his way of settling the grudge. Okay. He said it so openly. He really did. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura. What are you talking about? There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura? Sakura. And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you. Roast her, boil her, kill her, don't kill her, whatever. Anyway, I can't wait. And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal. So what does this mean? Is it true? Has Ober really been spying on us for the mastermind? What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right? Well, he's wrong. There's just no way. Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. Then he was being serious for serious. Ober's been working for the mastermind. I'm sorry. So you've been lying to us all this time. It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura has no choice but to do what she was told. What? You're talking like you know that for a fact, because I do know it for a fact, because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting, and that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say, she decided to fight against the mastermind. You saw all that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind. Which means, Sakura isn't our enemy. She's our friend who can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale? She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that. He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants. Sakura would never do that. Okay then, Sakura. If you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Well, sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that. You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious. She's telling the truth. You have to believe her. Shut up, I'm not finished questioning her. Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words. I see. So even now, you've taken aim on our lives. You're wrong. I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell, we can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice? It's because you're not listening to me. Please, stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this. How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them. That is how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on, what do you mean, if you both go down? Hina, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. What? I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again. But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me. I'm sorry. Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then... Ding dong bang bong. Alright, fair enough. Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed. Hold on, this whole thing with Sakura is over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss. No, Sakura's not our enemy. Why? Why doesn't anyone understand her? What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was. That's... Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it, it's going to help with anything. But go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. being in such an awful mood. We were honestly glad the day was over. Alright, so let's see what happens. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy, but he's wrong. She's not my enemy, she's my friend without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? Alright, let's see. As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues, even a soccer player touring Europe, even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go back and change. I guess that's a fair answer. Ding dong bing bong, alright. Is Sakura dead? I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Fair enough. Is anyone going to be at the dining hall? I suppose so. Right. There's Kyoko. She probably still didn't want to talk to us though. Because we're stupid. Okay. Change of music. Makoto, are you okay? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko, Byakuya, what are you doing here? They're taking refugee here. Refugee? Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Masterminds? Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed the only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Where is Sakura? All I know is, if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was a safeguard against that threat. Why would you hate her so much? Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance. That's a stupid reason. Stupid? This is a life or death game, is it not? It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot. We're a stupid idiot. Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was a spy to us? They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye. That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing the fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the Mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred. In other words, this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the Mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, we still stand there and argue like children. That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just, I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can be the Mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind. Idiot, you really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter. If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would have put the whole problem to rest. Ooh. Alright. I should have died. Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it, if you dare. That's how it works here after all. You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down. This is exactly what the Mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow, how dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000. So she was just another hysterical little girl, hardly worth my attention. That's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya. Oh, it's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya. And all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that? A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you hard. And I will happily elude its attempts. So, you know. How about we eat? Maybe now is not a good time. Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Free time, huh? Who am I supposed to talk to now? Let's see. I really don't want to talk to anyone else because... I don't know. But whatever. Let's see. Isn't everyone around their room? Isn't that what they said? It appears not to be like that, but... I don't know. I guess we should head towards the 4th floor then. I guess maybe we can talk to Yasuhiro or Genocide. I wonder if Genocide is Genocide or if she's actually Toko. Because I know we finished the dialogue with Kyoko, so there's no point talking to her. We finished the dialogue with Hina, so same thing there. I really don't want to talk to Byakuya. Sakura is probably not available to talk. I don't even know where she is. Okay, here you are. Let's talk to you then. Let's see. Well, Makoto, what's going on? Should I hang out with Hiro? Sure. You want to go grab a bite in the dining hall? I'll teach you where all the best power spots are. I guess, since we didn't eat anything. Hiro taught me about all the best power spots. Hiro and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give him a present? Sure. Let's see. Maybe he likes the antique doll? Or this? Oh, apparently he doesn't like it. Oh well, whatever. Okay. You and me meeting like this, it wasn't a coincidence. So I've got some good news for you. I'm gonna give you a psychic reading at a huge discount. Normally it's $1,000 for 2 hours. But for you, let's call it 900. That's only a $100 discount. And even then, it's way too expensive. Hey, come on. You should count yourself lucky that the ultimate clairvoyant is willing to tell your fortune, or your future. So, are you right pretty often? I sure am. At the bare minimum, I've got a 20% chance of accuracy. Sounds pretty sketchy. For real. Don't make that face. Didn't you hear what I said? 20% of the time, I'm right. Every time. That includes the natural disasters, election results, you name it. Don't you realize how amazing that is? Okay, fine. I'll give you a special trial one. After all, I've already seen what the future has in store for you. What? When did you see it? You won't believe what I saw. It would appear that the mother of your children and the mother of my children are the same. I refuse. Denied. Don't like it. Doesn't matter. If you don't like it, that's just the way it is. At least. I pray to everything holy that you're wrong. Please be wrong. Now then, since that was a special try run, I'm afraid I can't apply the discount. That'll be $1,000, please. Don't worry, you can pay me after we get out of here. Wait, hold on. There's no way you're gonna be right? If you like, I can do a reading right now to see whether my reading was right or not. Naturally, additional fees will apply. Think about it, okay? Let me know as soon as you're ready for my services. Oh, he's gone. Do I have enough in my bank account to take another crack at it? No, I can't bring myself to pay for something like that. I can see how people could fall into that kind of cycle. Though that was close. Please, whoever's listening, I'm begging you. Whatever else happens, don't let him be right. Okay, it's been updated. You unlock the skill Lost in Thought. Fair enough. Once we're all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Is it more free time? Maybe. I guess. Let's see who we should talk to now. I guess maybe we can talk to him again, but I don't know. Let me just check the map. Okay, apparently he's like right there. I don't see him around here though. He's like in this hallway. He's way over there. Alright. Okay, let's see. I had a dream last night. I saw the spirit world was going to flood us with energy and save us from this cool nightmare. It's a prophecy. Take heart, my man. Yeah, sure. I'll have to see what I have to gift him then. I don't know what he'll like. Oh, I've got something I wanted to show you. Oh, I got that stigmata on my back. What does that even mean? It's a gift from the gods. Okay. You showed me a scar in his back, though I didn't really get what it meant. Okay. Sure. Let's see what we can give him then. I didn't even know what sea salt is, so let's just give it to him. I wonder how much I could get for this at the pawn shop. Alright. Does that mean you liked it? I suppose a little bit. Hey Makoto, what's up? My brother and fellow mother lover. Let's raise our semi-siblings upright, okay? Stop talking about that. So, you ready for the next round? Never. Actually, how do you do your fortune telling anyway? I saw you doing palm readings and stuff, and you didn't use any tools or anything. Wow, I didn't know you knew about divination tools. Sounds like you know your way around the spirit world. I'm not sure you need to know that much to know about those kinds of tools. Now that I know you're an expert, I have a question for you. A correct answer gets you another discount. There are 22 cards known as the Major Arcana, 56 cards known as the Minor Arcana. Generally, the cards from the Major Arcana are used for divination. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I do know. The Major and Minor Arcana and the Major Arcana cards? Okay. Tarot, yeah. Oh, I know, you're talking about tarot cards. Ah, gloriously correct. I will now tell your fortune for a measly 600 bones. It's something I'd never say. I've had enough fortune telling for one lifetime. I see. Well, if you ever change your mind, you know where to find me. Sure thing. Anyway, getting back to what I asked you before. If you don't use any tools or whatever, how do you do your fortune telling? Well, don't be fooled. I have my own techniques. For example, I employ numerology. Okay. It uses a mathematical formula to predict the future based on birth dates, letter, numbering, all that. But I didn't see you doing anything like that either. Well, it's more of an inspirational style of fortune telling. Some kind of unknown power just acts through you, and suddenly, bam, you got the info. You're talking about intuition. And don't try and describe it using such a cheesy word. But if it's not intuition, then it's gotta be some kind of supernatural power. Don't compare my clairvoyance to some occult bullcrap. I hate the occult. Take that crap somewhere else. You hate the occult. Yep, now here's some good news. Act now, and I'll throw in an extra bonus on your reading. I used white magic to record a CD of spirit messages I received from the luxury suite of heaven. 5 seconds of this baby and you'll be witnessing miracles and communing with angels for days. And you said you hate the occult? Hey, business is business. The more I talk to him, the less I understand. It's been updated. Maximum number of skill points has been increased. Okay. I took off Hito's sales pitch and headed back to my room for a while. Alright. Ding dong bing bong. Nighttime again. Okay. Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope something happens tonight. Something doesn't happen tonight. Well, I suppose something is going to happen. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead. How much can a person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay then, how about to make you extra special? You can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards, I want to go forwards. I heard her annoyed sigh on the other end of the line. Then she said, you just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey? Of course I've heard of it, I know all about it, but so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend, hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but no crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's lightspeed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I choose the always popular bear image. Fair enough. Ding dong, bing bong. Okay. I need to do something about Sakura. I'd better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. You're really slow to act, aren't you, Makoto? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Alright. We got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Hito's finger shook as he pointed. Okay. Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina just all of a sudden, they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze. Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire? Anyway, you totally non-adorable boys just get here out of my sight, okay? Or else. I'll start cutting and cutting and cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay then, let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hina, help me. Sure thing. Okay, fair enough. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Yes? Well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. Okay, I guess we talk to her. Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? Oh, we just got into a fight, and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura. At first, I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just, without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times. A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right? It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all those terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was gonna fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us. Oh, nothing, it's not a big deal. It wasn't me, it was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault. Super Saiyan. To hurt Hina, damn you. To leave me alone, but hurt her. What is this? What is this? Alright. I'm okay, really, it's just a scratch. Unforgivable. I can't forgive him. He's going crazy, dude. Hina, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly. Why? Somebody save me. Hina nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later... What's going on? What's all the noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hina's spot in the room. I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura. You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line. Goodbye. Wait, Sakura. Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Alright. Is she gonna talk to us? Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured. It's fine. About that issue we discovered earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it? You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that. I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you. Because ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry. It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides, I may have overreacted. No, we were just plain out stupid anyway, but still. Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. Do I talk to her again? Because it doesn't let me leave, apparently. That issue we discovered doesn't matter anymore. I want to talk to you about something else. Okay. What is that you want to talk to me about? Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where? Just come with me. You'll find out. I guess, but... Well then, shall we get going? With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. I hurried to catch up to her. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her, and eventually we arrived. Oh? The dressing room. So, there's something else you mentioned. That's right, it has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore. I didn't say we didn't need him, I just said he had done his job. Besides, It's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Alter ego asked me to bring others to come to see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something. Fair enough. Hello. Oh, so it's just the two of you, Kyoko and Makoto. Kyoko's finger glided across the keyboard. Is 2 not enough? No, it's okay. 2 should be plenty. But what is it that he wants to talk us? Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? Oh yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network. Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work, I don't want that. I want to keep bringing helpful to anyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. That's what Master would want to. So, to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of the school, the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school network. That's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you, and You agree, right, Kyoko? I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile. You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah. When I talk to alter ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this. There's no question that alter ego is our friend. To be honest, I didn't want alter ego to push himself anymore, because if we take any more risks, the mastermind will notice. But let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect alter ego to the network. He's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends. If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them that you're friends. Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't. I want to believe in myself. I want to be able to say, I know I can do this. So please, let me try. And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. Remember, there's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. A room without surveillance camera. Secret room. That's it, the secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there, and I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move alter ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on this, then it's all over. You're right. But despite all that, I still think we need to try. Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. In that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you can hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it. Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you. Then let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, alter ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him right up away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. You can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine, like that, all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react. In the secret room, there are but a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there. Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go check for ourselves. Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Okay, let's go then. Alright, I wonder how long this episode has been. I don't know if it's been too long or not. I don't know what hour it is. Let me just quickly check the time. Yeah, I should probably end it pretty soon, actually. It's been almost an hour, I think. Let's see. Hey Makoto, are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What? Just hurry up and go. And so make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I guess she's acting. She was so forceful I thought I made her mad again somehow. Or you're just standing there. Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going. And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Fair enough. Let's check back there then. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. In the drawers, right? According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it. This is a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. Pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it. Yeah, I think it worked. Just leave the rest to me, I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can help. So please, just wait a little while longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're going to get out of here. You and all the rest of us, as friends. Even me? Thank you. Thank you, Makoto. Alright, fair enough. How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings. I see. Then there's nothing left for us here. Goodbye. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Yeah? So we're just gonna split up? Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high-maintained. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you going to do about Sakura? Well, something has to be done. It's true. But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we... If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why, Alter Ego, all we can do is wait, and I believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and headed back to my room. And I headed back to my room, okay? I'm kind of tired, so I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So, for long... Okay. I had completely dozed off. Okay, someone's knocking on the door. The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna end the video. I think it's been roughly between 50 and an hour, I suppose. So, I'm guessing we're getting to the exciting part. We're probably gonna see a death pretty soon. I'm still placing my bets on it's Sakura as a suicide. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I sure am. And I'm going to play as much as possible because I guess we're getting near the end of the game. Kind of, sort of, maybe. I don't know. But, oh well. Hope everyone is doing well. Remember, you can check out my social media, Discord channel, blog, leave links to those in the description below. You're always welcome to leave a comment in this video as well. And of course, if you enjoy my content, you're welcome to watch my other videos. And you're also welcome to subscribe and hit the like button. So that's basically it. Hope everyone is doing well. Wish you all much love. And I guess I'll see you all next episode. Goodbye to all of you.